Tonight we're making a little yogurt, and I'm going to show you a secret that I've used for a little while here, and it makes the yogurt very nice, very thick, almost like custard without eggs. You're going to see several clips of a couple of videos. What happened is I made a mistake and didn't turn on the camera when I was dishing out some of the stuff. But anyway, it's all the same. It's all the recipe, and here's one of the secret ingredients. Oh yeah, get it right up there where you can see it. What is it? It's sweetened condensed milk. And what happens is, then they've told us this for years, if you make the yogurt with more milk fats, you're going to get thicker yogurt. No doubt about it. I got to tell you, it happens and it's good. So here we are. I've got my pot, my boiling pot, and we're going to put the lid on. Okay, and we're going to start it up and get it warming. Okay, let's see. I tend to put this on a lower setting, and the reason for that is it doesn't scald the milk down to the bottom of the pot. You do that and it's a mess to clean up. Alright, so here we are, and it's going to be a while. I have my trusty thermometer and everything ready to go. I'll get my thermos, not my thermos, but my styrofoam cooler out and my blanket to wrap all of this up in. So let's get started. Here we are. Burner's on, and we're going to start warming this up to 180 degrees minimum. This happens to be whole milk. So we need to get it up to 179 degrees to pasteurize it. A little bit more or a little bit longer is good. It'll probably get to 180 degrees for 10 minutes or so. Alright? Come back soon. We'll show you the next step. Bye. Okay. We're up to about 140 degrees. I've opened a can of condensed milk, right? So you can see it right here. 140 degrees, it stirs in quite well to what's already in the pot. Okay, 1 can. That's all I ever put in there. 1. It does increase the cost of your yogurt. If you are so thrifty, you cannot afford this. Don't do it. I will tell you though, this stuff is good. If you use the sweetened variety, it takes that bitter taste out of a lot of your yogurt. Especially if you are a consistent yogurt maker. Try it. You will like it. Okay? Alright. Now that it's in there, I'm going to stir it a little bit. Make sure that that condensed milk has gone into saturation. It's 140 degrees. It goes in quickly. Alright? Now we're going to go back in and start heating up. And again, I have not changed. Can you see that? Yeah. I have not changed that. It has stayed the same right there. Stayed the same. And it will continue to stay the same until I get to 180 or better. Thank you. Stay tuned. Okay, another temperature check. You see the dial is still where I left it. Yep. Is it going to focus? Maybe not focus quite so good, but it's still there. Look. Alright, we're zooming out. And here we are. I did find my electronic thermometer. So we're going to use that. Okay? We're going to check it out. We want 180 degrees. What do you see there, buddy? Can we get in? Have we got a temperature? We're at what? 187 and a half, 188. Perfect. All right. We're going to hold that there for 10 minutes. Why? If you hold it there for 10 minutes, it seems to help the strain or the chain growth later in the incubator. So, there we are. Okay, I've used a spoon and I've dipped a little bit of warm milk out of my pan, and I have some older yogurt that I have made previous, and I'm about ready to throw the yogurt into the mixed milk from the heated pan and let it culture for just a minute. In the back you can see I have some jars ready to go. That's good. Here you can see I have my incubator ready to go and my blanket, my binky. My binky works very well. I won't change that because it's proven successful over time. Alright, talk to you in a little bit. Mix my starter culture into a previous batch of yogurt. You know, it sticks to the walls and everything else. Why the heck not use it? Plus, it's not bad. So it's got good culture in it, right? Let's go. Alright, this pan is ready to go. Oh, let's zoom out there. Same pan. Heat's been turned off. It's been 10 minutes. It's been kept on high. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. You didn't see that, but I put the plug in the sink. I am going to turn the cold water on now. And I'm going to remove that pan from the stove, and I'm going to put it in the sink, in the basin. And it'll be this one. Okay, it's going from 180 degrees down to 110. I'll fill that up until it darn near floats. I may have to do that twice. Cold water. That's all that's going on there is cold water. I'm not putting it in ice or anything else. I have to get the temperature down to around 110 degrees. Okay? Come back soon. Okay, just hanging out here for a minute. I'm at about 120 degrees in my pot. I've got to get down to 110 degrees. We're just put a little bit more cold water in there to bring the temperature down before we throw the starter. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Let's go take a look. Let's go take a look and see what the temp is. Stir it up. Obviously the center is going to be hotter than the outside. Okay, what do we see there? We see 116 degrees. Oh, 117. We're not going to be long from throwing starter. If you throw your starter too early, it'll kill it. We want it at about 110 degrees. At 110 degrees, my starter will take off. We're going to put it over here in the incubator, which is a styrofoam box with a blanket. You'll see that very soon. Okay, here we are, back, and it's been a minute or so. Let's see what we got now. Oh, yeah, 109, 111, 12, 112, 113. Okay, give it just another minute or so. Yep, we're about ready to throw the starter. Okay, sounds like I'm an expert. I learned all this stuff on YouTube from other people. This is the greatest thing since sliced bread. In fact, I think sliced bread might have come from this. Okay. Okay, there we are. Can you see it? 109, 110. I think when I throw the starter, there's 111. Yep, I think we're good to go. All right, throw in the starter, buddy. Okay, I'm going to stir it in. Starter's good. You betcha. Stir it in. Yep, get it out of there. Why? We don't want it cooling down anymore. Yep, so we got that going. And let's see what we're going to do next. Right, we're going to put the lid on it and we're going right over there. Lid be on. Okay, I'm packing it in there. Okay, and I'm packing it. And I'm trying to keep that thing as warm as I can. Yep, as many layers as need to be to keep that warm for at least 8 hours. Okay, 8 hours. We'll see you tomorrow. There it is. Good night, all. Okay, this recipe has never failed me. It's always worked. I'm going to tip this up a little bit so you can see it is still slightly warm, but as you can see, it may be stiffer than what you're regularly seeing from your yogurt. The condensed milk, and I've used several brands. It really doesn't matter if it's Eagle brand, if it's a store brand, or what it is. It really stiffens it up quite nicely. Okay, we're going to fill up a couple of jars so you can see what they look like. And, well, here's the old canning funnel. That works good. Okay, you can see it here, I hope. Let's see if we have to adjust. Actually, it's pretty good. You can see it's more like custard. More like a really nice, thick and creamy Greek yogurt right out of the pan. Okay, here we go. We'll fill up a couple. Yeah. Nice stuff. Very little whey left in the jar, or in the pan. Sorry. Okay. Here we go. Number 2. Very nice and creamy. Okay. You don't need to watch me fill the jar up anymore. They're all the same. Very thick, very creamy. Thanks for watching. Comments if you want. I do answer. Bye-bye.